All praises and glory to Yahweh B'Ashem Yahushai. Call, hello, Yahweh B'Ashem Yahushai. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, the apostles. This is the brothers out here in the Bay Area. We got to do a quick video before we head out to camp. Some news that I read today. Article from Reuters. Says Saturday, October 8th, 2016. Russia moves nuclear-capable missiles into Kaliningrad. All right. So what I did is I looked up that place, Kaliningrad, on the Google Maps. All right. And as you can see, this is where my map of Europe. This is Russia over here. Right. And then Kaliningrad's a province detached from greater mainland Russia. Right. But that used to be part of the Soviet Union. And it's right here in between Poland and Lithuania. You check it out. That's just a place where it's about to get down. Mm. All right, so it's right there. And that's right next to Berlin and Germany. So they're moving nuclear-capable missiles closer and closer to the allies of Babylon, which we know as the Beast, NATO, and the EU. Okay? I'm going to read a little bit of this article, and brothers who got presets will bring them out. It says, Russia has moved nuclear-capable Iskander-M missiles into the Kaliningrad enclave bordering Poland and Lithuania, the Defense Ministry said on Saturday, adding it was part of routine drills. All right, these missile units have been deployed more than once in the Kaliningrad region and were deployed as part of the military training of the Russian armed forces. The Igor Koshinov said, a U.S. intelligence official said on Friday that Russia had started moving the Iskander-Ms into the enclave on the Baltic in what he said could be a gesture to express displeasure with NATO. All right? So, as you can see, what's happening right now, the Russians ain't playing anymore, man. Especially after what happened in Syria, okay? And just to real quick show you guys what's going on right now as we speak, there was in Yemen, there was a Saudi airstrike, they just jacked the place up, so I'll play some of that. You can just see the aftermath, just total destruction, right? And this is what the Saudis are doing in Yemen right now, right? I think they said the death toll is like 82, about 500 people hurt, and they're just hitting them with airstrikes in Yemen. The Saudis, and we know that the Saudis are directly working with ESAU'S here in America, right? So this is going on right now as we speak, but niggas, all they can worry about is witchcraft. You know why? Because these missiles are made for you niggas to get destroyed in. All right? I'll keep reading. It says, Konashnikov said one of the missiles had been deliberately exposed to a U.S. spy satellite. Right? We did not have to wait for too long. Our American partners confirmed it themselves in their revelatory endeavor. Right? So they're like, yeah, we got our missiles there. What are you going to do about it? Right? The Americans seen it. I'm like, yeah. What you going to see? This is what we're doing. What you going to do about it? Lithuania, neighboring Kaliningrad, and a member of NATO said it would protest at Moscow. The deployment not only increases tensions in the region, but also possibly violates international treaties which limit deployment of ballistic missiles of range over 500 kilometers, right? So these would be close to being intercontinental ballistic missiles, right? Because certain ballistic missiles can't go over 500 kilometers, certain go over more. And then there's the ICBMs, which we always bring out, which can travel from continent to continent. All right, there will be a NATO-Russia Council meeting, and this is shaping up as one of the issues on the agenda. So they're going to get together, going to sit down, and they're going to say, hey, we're going to go to war now. All right? All these councils are going to be having is doing nothing but to gear them up for this war. All right, they will use all channels available to not only raise this question, but to demand that international agreements are adhered to, right? Which nobody fucking cares about. The Americans, excuse my language, But the Americans, they break international agreements all the time, especially the so-called Jew in the land of Israel. Some modification, the eye scanner can hit targets 700 kilometers away or 450 miles away. So 450 miles, that's probably like from here to Los Angeles. Right, we're in San Francisco. Put in the German capital, Berlin, in range of Kaliningrad. So they're saying, hey, we could hit Berlin from Kaliningrad. It's capable with a nuclear missile. So if Germany wants to fuck around and get involved in Syria, they're gonna jack up Germany. Mm-hmm. This is a usual Russian tactic: escalate tensions, create a discord, and then expect concessions elsewhere. I would like to hope that this will not work this time. Putin on Monday suspended a treaty with Washington on cleaning up weapons-grade plutonium, saying it was a response to unfriendly acts by Washington. So all these treaties they made and these peace treaties, they're out the door now. All right. Putin said, you know what, we're not going to follow these things. You know why? Because you damn devils in America are being the damn devil that you always have been. All right, you got something on?
Yeah, I got something. This Revelations 11, 14.
Let me get it. All right, go ahead.
It says, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe coming quickly.
Break it down.
Yeah. Yeah, the second woe is past, and the third woe coming quickly. Because you see, like the bros is going into, the World War III is right around the corner. Russia, they basically said the next fuck up that America do, it's like they did before in Aleppo, I think, when they bombed the Syrian army.
Mm-hmm.
So they basically said, if you could have a so-called mistake again, we're going to just shoot you down. Like they basically said it blatantly. Like they letting America know beforehand, if you do anything else, we could basically go ready to go to war.
Yep.
And they're not even pushing that on the mainstream media. They're busy talking about Trump and Hillary and all this other BS just to distract the people. So then by the time World War III is already cracking off, all they're going to say is now it's time to just draft people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Sure. And this got another scripture. This is Revelations 18 and 16. I started to see the whole chapter is pretty bad.
Go ahead.
It says, and saying, alas, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen and purple and scarlet and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls.
Yeah, that's talking about America, Babylon, all right? Babylon, the daughter of Babylon, okay? Babylon the Great. That's talking about here, okay? How Babylon was looked at as basically the kingdom of heaven here. Roads paved with gold. You know, you can leave your country and come over here and just come up. You know?
They got a higher standard of living, education system. Everyone comes here to go to school, and you could come over here and buy whatever car you want.
Yeah.
You can get iPhones on the day it releases. People in China, they gotta wait in line. They gotta wait forever to get that shit, you know. But people here in America, you got all that to your right in front of your doorstep.
Mm-hmm. It says, for in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught, and every shipmaster and all the company and ships and sailors, and as many as trade by sea stood afar off, and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city?
Yeah, because it's going to be, it's only going to take 1 hour for the Most High to do away with Babylon. You know, what the brother was bringing out earlier, those intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. That's what the Lord is going to use for the missiles of the other nations to make it all the way over here to their target. Okay?
And they cast dust on their heads and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, alas, alas, that great city wherein were made rich all that had ships in the sea by reason of her costliness.
Yeah, because this country it's a consumer society. It doesn't make anything. You know, all it does is import goods. You know, so these other countries that got rich off of Babylon, and the people you consumers, you know, they're gonna wail afar off when they see this place get destroyed. You know, because they're not gonna be able to make money off this place anymore.
For in 1 hour is she made desolate.
Yep, in 1 hour, man, the Lord is going to bring this place to naught. I believe it takes 30 minutes for the ICBM missile to get over here. So that's within the time frame of an hour, you know, and that destruction happening.
That's right.
It says, rejoice over her, thou heaven and ye holy apostles and prophets.
Yep, we rejoice, man. That's why we're excited because the it's about to hit the fan. All right, the last few prophecies: the RFID microchip, World War III, you know, the race riots, destruction of Babylon, you know, destruction of the 2/3 and Esau.
For the Most High have avenged you on her.
Yeah, and the Lord is going to avenge us, you know, of what you did to our ancestors and what you continue to do to the Lord's prophets. You know, persecute us, talk BS about us. You what GMO food? All right, you just torment us on an everyday basis, spiritually, mentally, and physically.
Mm-hmm. And that's what the real Avenger does. All right, not look up people's social media and just put it out there like a flaming faggot would. All right, like the scavenger. You're just a scavenger, right?
Yeah.
Yakko wacko, 2 hearts. You're just a scavenger. And the Most High is going to kill you. All right,
That's
He's
right.
going to destroy you and all your other reprobate brethren. All right, starting with Tracy. Keep going on.
And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone.
Right there, you great millstone, 100% truth. That's 100% truth. All right, keep going.
And cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all.
Yeah, that's with violence. Because you see that finna go down now, even with the race wars. That's another way with the violence. All this, because that's all that you see. All these different things going on simultaneously. The stuff across the country in Syria. You got people getting shot in LA, in Charlotte, in Dallas. Everybody getting shot everywhere, but it's just building up that racial tension, and then it just dropped in that Turner. So they doing all of this purposely. Like so at least they know what they're doing. So all this, it's going to be with great violence. And another way it's going to be violence in the streets from these race wars too.
Because how do you say it? Regardless of what you idiots think, you want to say that Yahushua is not on the way back and we got more generations here. It's evident why all these things are happening because the Lord is on his way. Is on his way to return here, man. You know, it says, when the Lord will return, man, that fire is already going to be kindled. That's the prophecies. The race riots, all right, civil unrest, martial law, what's going over here in the Middle East. All those things are going to be happening within the same time frame of the Lord coming back. He's coming back in the climax of that, you know?
Yeah. A couple more scriptures, and we can wrap this up.
So I can jump to, this is Revelations 19 and 11. Speaking on the Lord, it says, and I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. And he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True. And in righteousness he doth judge and make war.
Yeah, that's talking about Yahushua. He's coming back in those chariots. And as it says in the Apocrypha, he's coming back in the fathership, the biggest chariot. Every eye shall see the Lord's return. And he's coming back for blood, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's not coming back to show love to the whole nation like some people think. It says he's coming back to judge and make war.
Yep.
Where did it say make love?
And then the scriptures also say the day of vengeance burns. It says burns in my heart. So the Lord is itching to come back and destroy this place. Because people think the Lord is coming back to love everybody. No, when you read these scriptures, Yahushua is coming back to kill people. A lot of people don't understand that the Lord is going to kill people, man. This thing is going to get real when the Lord returns, you know?
Yeah, the Yahushua, when he returns, he's going to make that war happen, and that war is going to be World War III.
Yeah.
All right? This whole thing about World War III coming to pass is prophecy in the scriptures, right? We're talking about right now. And it's beautiful, all right? To you demons, you 2/3, you other nations, for you it's terror. But to us, it's the gospel, man. This is the good news, man. Because it's going to bring judgment, and then once we know America's destroyed, we know the kingdom of heaven's about to appear, all right? And then Yahushua is going to return with the kingdom in the chariots, all right? With his elect. All right, you want to keep reading?
Yeah, it says his eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. And he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood. And his name was called the Word of the Most High.
And that's how we know Yahushua is the word, okay?
Right.
And not only that, his vesture was dipped in blood. Oh man, but I guess he was hugging them a little bit too much, give him all that love. Nah, man, it's talking about Yahushua coming down with that sickle, man.
Good.
Yeah, you got the Tacky Tracy talking about all you gotta do is tell our people they're Israelite. The Lord's coming back for you, and you're gonna receive salvation.
Well, you gotta tell what the Lord's gonna do when he comes back.
Yeah.
He's gonna kill you, niggas, if you don't believe in him. All right. He actually commanded us to bring you before him
And slay you, man.
and slay your ass.
Yep.
All right. Keep going on.
It says, and the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. And out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nations. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron. And he treadeth the winepress and the fierceness and wrath of the Almighty Yahweh.
Mm-hmm.
And he hath on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords.
There you go. Yahweh Shai, when he returns, he's going to let everyone know who's the real power, man.
That's right.
Who's the King of Kings, who's the Lord of Lords, and give glory unto his Father, Yahweh. All right? So, with that, I'm going to say death to America. All right?
That's right.
Death to you 2/3, okay? No love whatsoever for any of you demons out there, all right? Just nothing but destruction's coming for you, okay? And you can see it
Yeah.
right now. It's happening. The prophecy is moving, man. All right? World War III's on the way, and you niggas gonna go out right along with America, all right?
That's right.
With that, we're going to say shalom.
Shalom.